You see? And I've started the show and my music's not there because there we go. It's like if you want to make a bingo card for my show, right? You want to make a bingo card. Center square is literally like, will the music be on when we go to the main feed, right? Almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome. This is, of course, I MECHA from Mission 3, Part 18. 18. Oh my god, we're going to hit 20. We're absolutely going to hit 20 one of these days. Well, in a week's time. Being honest. Exactly 1 week from now. Barring nothing goes wrong. How's it going, everyone? How's it going? It's Kaon. How's it going? My Hero Zero. How's it going? Ganj. Ganj, is it Fantasia Day? What? We're close. We're close. We're close. Maybe I shouldn't say that because it's like, we'll do this show. We'll see to the end of Front Mission 3, right? Are we going to immediately transition to Tales of Fantasia? I mean, maybe. Maybe? Maybe. I might give in a little bit of time, right? But more than likely, I gotta figure out a series name for that thing. I gotta figure out like what's a witty little name I can call that thing when I play that for probably another, 10, 12, 15, maybe even 20 episodes, right? I gotta do the creative, right? It's gonna take a little bit of time. I'm just trying to think of it now, right? My Hero Zero, glad to have you. Russ, did you see there's a Steam Fishing Fest going on right now? I have not yet. I've seen a little bit of stuff, My Hero Zero. I watched one Remap Radio. No, that's their podcast. Remap. I watched Remap play some indie games this morning, which I thought was pretty cool. I saw one just called the Cast and Chill. And I was like, that seems wonderful. It's like just the most beautiful pixel art you've ever seen. Sitting in a boat, casting a lure, and no music, no nothing, just the sounds of nature, right? And I'm like, yeah, that seems all right. That seems all right. The guilt check is all I'm saying. Look, My Hero Zero. I'm with you on this. I'm with you on this. For me, it's like when I think about like the fishing games that I like to play, they're much less chill fishing games. I'm not gonna lie. I like me some arcade style fishing games. Like I like me some Sega bass fishing. Ooh, that theme music for Sega bass fishing is incredible. But now we're not talking about like chilling out and having a good fishing time, right? Now we're talking about like sport fishing. It's a very different thing. Me, I do not consider myself an angler by any means, but I like to chill out on a lake as much as the next person, but I want to catch some fucking fish. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got all the fishing. I got to take a look for myself. How long does this thing go for? My Hero Zero. I actually don't know. I haven't checked for myself. Fishing Fest. Discounts, demos, and more. Now until June 23rd. Okay, so we got time. We got time. I had someone recently. I was talking to someone online in other circles. I had someone recently tell me about some... What the hell was the name of it? I think it was free to play. But there was a fishing game that was like hardcore simulation fishing. And yes, as you could expect, that game was made in Europe. But it was also like highly technical. It was also only in first person. That's how you know it was serious. Like right down to like, how you like angle your hand in terms of your casting technique and like how you move your reel was very, very important. I could tell it was very important because like right down to every single detail, like what kind of rod you're using, what kind of like reel you have, what kind of line you're using. You want to talk about like, y'all want to talk about test. I want to talk about how your line test is and what the weight of it is like. You want to talk about the difference between like a jig versus a bob. I only know these things because my dad is a fishing maniac, I guess. Not maniac, that's not a good way to put it. It's like, my dad loves to fish. I haven't been in a while, but like, yeah, that's where all the pervert devs are, says my heroes. Sickos. Pervert. Well, I'm not gonna, with consent, but it's, I consent to fishing. I consent for fishing. But, sickos, which we use as a loving term around here, right? But then again, it's like, you hear about like, what was it? It was like, there's that one sport fisherman, angler, I guess you could say, right? That was like cheating at sport fishing competitions by adding weights to the fish that he catch. Like throw a bunch of ball bearings into the gullets of the fish and stuff like that. I'm like, that's fucked up, dude. What the frig are you doing, right? That's messed up. Now that guy, that's a capital P pervert. Don't do that. Poor fish. Of course I'm saying those poor fish as I'm like fucking catching it with a fucking lure and then pulling on the thing and it puts a hook right in their mouth. Anyways, I digress. Fishing is it's not hunting, right? It's not the same as hunting, but it's like, there's a humane way to catch fish. Like my heroes are, I would argue, like, humane when you talk about like the animal itself, right? The fish itself. Yeah, that's hard. But like humane to the environment is a whole different thing, right? It's like obviously, it's like, trawlers in the sea and stuff is no good. Don't do that, right? But like, home humane for us. Look, I love fishing. I think it's a really good time. Environmental impact from, a little bit of fishing now and then. Yeah, but to be actually very cruel to the fish, yeah, it's different, right? It's like, I respect anyone's feelings of if they don't think. In fact, it's like, like when I go fishing with my family, I had a family members, they're like, it's not for me. And I was like, yeah, I get it, right? And like, I respect that, right? I try to be as humane as possible when it comes to like, not letting the fish suffer, for God's sakes, right? Like, I don't do the thing where when you're handling them, you have to know what you're doing with your hand, obviously, right? It's like some people, the worst thing you can do is like not know how to handle a fish when you catch one, because a lot of people get really nervous around it because it's a fish and it's like flopping around and it's going all crazy, right? It's hard to hook them in the mouth then throw them back. Yes, it's like catch and release is okay. Sorry, so let me rephrase this to this point. Actually, no. Let me talk about what I was going to say first. So when handling the fish, you have to like be firm with it and literally grab it right by the mouth. The trick is like, how you got like this part underneath your jaw, right? You got that on like a fish as well. They don't have a tongue, but it's like you basically like that. You gotta like pinch them right at the bottom of their jaw and inside the mouth on the lower jaw or lower mandible. Get your thumb all the way in there. Obviously, it's a fish. It ain't got teeth unless it's like a barracuda or something, right? But the trick is you gotta You don't like, press really hard, but it's like, you got to hold them by there. Because what that does, it makes the fish docile, essentially. Because they have like, I don't know if it's like nerve points or something, but it's like when you grab them from there, they stop flopping, right? They might like do this a little bit, but they're not going to like wiggle their way out, right? The trick is you just kind of hold them there, and then like you don't have to like juggle a fish. What you're saying is also suffocating them else. Yeah, don't suffocate them. I mean, you put them back into fresh water, and you can keep that in a bucket in your boat, right? In a storage cabinet in your boat, or you put them on the line and you put them outside your boat when you stopped, right? That's good enough. Now, in terms of hooking them, right? There's a trick to that as well. And if you bait a hook, right? And then you like obviously cast and you're going whatever, right? When you set the hook, which is when you go on the rod, right? When you set the hook, people usually wait too late. So, because the reason why a lot of people wait too long is because they're afraid the hook, your bait hasn't been bitten yet by the fish, right? So people wait too long. And then when people wait, it means the hook will go deeper inside of the fish, in some cases too deep, and it gets like to the back of their throat, which is like in their meat stuff. That's bad. Don't do that, right? Don't do that. That's not how you catch a fish, right? So it's like you got to set the hook earlier, and a lot of people sometimes, yes, they'll do it too early, but you're not going to hurt the fish by doing that, right? It's like people who set the hook way too late. It's like, really, first off, getting the hook out of there is going to be a problem, or you better be taking that fish home, right? Last thing you want to do is let a fish go when it's got a hook still in its mouth. You don't do that. Don't do that. That's bad. But also, you need to abide by, the rules of what you catch, where it's like, if you're going to catch and release, if you're going to take something home, right? It's got to be a fish that's an okay size to take home, right? You don't want to take one that's too small, because that's a baby fish. That fish will still have babies and stuff like that, right? So you gotta make sure it meets a certain size, right? But then you have to be careful with what you release. Again, with the hook and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's the whole thing. It's the whole thing. It's Kaon. Thanks. Yeah, you want to just get your fish frozen from the store or whatever, it's already been caught? That's fine, right? That's fine. We'll tell you. It's like, whenever me and my family would go fishing and whatnot, it's like, we take home what the legal limit is. Those legal limits are there for a reason, right? For conservation reasons, right? It's like you only go in season, right? Like any kind of hunting, right? You only go when it's in certain seasons, and you take home as many you're allowed to take, because conservation is incredibly important. It's not a season, or they're saying you're not allowed to do it this year, you don't do it. Go do something else. Go play video games instead. Right? And it's like a lot of times, it's like for bass fishing or trout fishing and stuff like that. It's like, depends where you go. But like if a lake in particular is like, oh, it's like, no, there's no fishing season this year. It's like the people that are the actual assholes, or the people who go like out of season and stuff, right? So, anyways, John says, fish father holding his shotgun to me. You better take my daughter home. What are you talking about, gosh? What are you talking about? Also, my Herzog. I would not mind some fish and chips right about now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, some. Try and make some. I might. I have some haddock in the in the freezer. I might. Anyways. Oh gosh, yeah. You know, My Hero Zero. You ever? I was just thinking of this because I was listening to one. J. Kenji Alt Lopez. Lopez Alt. I said name a lot of order. You ever make your own tartar sauce? You ever make your own fry sauce? You ever make your own kind of like? I mean, it's the easiest thing. You get some mayo, you get some ketchup. If you want to make some fry sauce, right? You want to make some tartar sauce? I'm gonna chop up a little bit of relish, right? Ooh, My Hero Zero. I'm about to expand your mind. Okay. You want to make your own tartar sauce? It's really easy. Mayo, relish. That's kind of it. You want to get fancy? How about a little bit of lemon, right? You want to get a little fancier? Not just the relish, okay? What you can do is, I mean, relish is good because it adds some sugar content if you want. Usually it's pretty sweet enough. But like what I will do, I will take a pickle, right? Chop it up real nice. As fine as you can, right? A dice, if you prefer, right? And then take a little bit of your pickle brine, splash that into your mayo and pickle mixture, right? Mix, 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 and mix. Ooh, baby. And a little bit of lemon if you want. I would say you add in the brine, you've got enough acidity, personally speaking. It's like, ooh, you want to get even crazier? You got some jardinera, perhaps? Okay. Ooh, get some, like, maybe some of the hot jardinera, right? Ooh, put some jardinera in there, and it's not just a pickle anymore, right? Ooh, chop that up real nice and fine. Mayo. And a little bit of jardinera brine. Ooh, that's good stuff. Something else you can do, if you don't have jardinera, you know those like hot banana peppers you can buy? Or something just like, those hot peppers you get in like a pickle jar, right? Take some of that. Give that a little chop. And a pickle in there too if you got one around. Or if not, chop up those hot peppers. Just put that in with the mayo. Add a little of the hot pepper brine. Ooh, baby. You want to make it a fry sauce? Just add ketchup, right? You got like this hot fry sauce. It's just ketchup and mayo, right? Don't have hot peppers around? Well, just grab you some sriracha, and you basically got a aioli situation. And then, if you want to make it a fry sauce, then add the ketchup as well, right? But I like it with a little hot pepper brine. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, it's like if you can't make fish and chips from like a straight, like, deep fried piece of battered fish or something like that, I will do fine with a pankoed up fish situation too, right? It doesn't have to be like that classic British, or I'm sorry, as Kaon says, British kind of like fish fry. You can, then great. It's a little more work. It's a little, a little beer batter, says Burmick. Hey, Burmick, how's it going? But yeah, it's like, Burmick, I told you the other day about how to make that, like just sriracha and mayo. And if you want to add some ketchup in there, it's a fry sauce, like I said. Like I was saying, you want to kick it up a notch? A little pickle brine, and then chop up a pickle. It's basically tartar sauce, right? Don't add the ketchup in that case. If you're going to add the ketchup, hot peppers. Dice up some hot pepper, and then pickled hot pepper, sorry, and then give a little splash of that hot pepper brine. Ooh, that's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I say the video we watched during Woo Hit, it looked really good. I'm not sure which video you mean, Minor Reserve. I might have to, I missed the last Woo Hit. I might have to catch up on that. Anyways, I gotta do the promo. Oh, yeah. I don't know how long it'll be going. Probably more than 50 minutes, that's for sure. I was talking about food stuff. This video will be archived, though, over here at youtube.com/@RJLee. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Oh my god, half an hour. No, that includes my setup prep time, so who could say? youtube.com/@RJLee. Like, comment, subscribe, it's all that good stuff. Thank you so much, everyone who's ever done that. It's free. You might as well. But if you're over there watching on the VOD, hey VOD, come on over to I almost said YouTube again. Twitch.tv twitch.tv/RJLee. Give me a follow here. It's also free, of course. Any notification whenever I go live. Of course, if you would support me, you can do so with a Twitch subscription. One half that. No, sorry. I jumped the gun. Those Twitch subscriptions go towards the subscribers goal, the bonus streams. One half of that is video game related. The other half of that is the Playlist LP, which is where I play 1 to 2 hours worth of music using my guitars back there, playing Rocksmith, of course, using all the very fine custom DLC for Rocksmith, as finally provided by the fine folks over at the Custom Forge community. Shout out to customforge.com, wonderful community of wonderful creators and contributors is doing it out of the level of their hearts, because I love them very much, because I'm very thankful. I would not be able to do any of those streams with them without their help at all. Man, I'm getting I can't even say tongue twister. I said it was a ting twister. I'm just like, mouth not work good today. Ugh. Okay. Of course, you want to bypass all that Twitch business. You don't want to give Amazon your money, which I absolutely understand. You can always support me directly with a tip and or donation. Click links down below. There is a link with Kiryu's face on there. It says click here, tip or donate. That goes directly to my personal Stream Elements page. You can do a simple PayPal transaction out of that. Thank you so much, everyone who's ever done that. But of course, thank everyone who's just like contributing how they wish. I really wish. Whether it's subscription, whether it's a tip, whether it's just a follow, whether it's a comment, or just comment and hang out. I love you all very much. Well, thank you so much for all that. Now, let's play the goddamn video game. I've talked about fishing. I've talked about making weird ass sauces. I'm just hungry. I'm just hungry. I hunger for mecha. That's what we're here to do today, though. So let's do that. Here we go. Where did we leave off? Oh boy. My Hero Zero, thank you for joining. I know, My Hero Zero is a big front mission sicko. Just like me. In fact, I would say probably a little more front mission sicko. A little more than me. You probably... I know we talked recently, you were saying, you don't remember a lot about the plot of this game. Well, My Hero Zero. Let me tell you. Last episode, Kazuki threw his hands on another woman. And it wasn't very cool. And of course, shock and awe, this time it was his sister. Yep. What an asshole. We found them. We saved, quote unquote, them. Also, Alyssa learned that, you know, she's an imaginary number, a genetically modified person that came out of experiments from Bal Gorbowski. And look, Kazuki is a dipshit. That continues to be true. But now that we've, I guess, you know, saved Emma and Alyssa, we still have to deal with the Lukav problem. Because we fought him last time as well. When we were trying to save Alyssa and Emma, which we did successfully. But Lukav apparently got away scot-free, even though we thought we beat his ass. And as it shakes out, maybe we didn't. All right, let's check our email really quick. I have not done that in a little while. Yeah, it's funny. It's like, if I'm, again, comparing to my experience of playing Front Mission 1, the arc of these stories tend to be politics, 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 sci-fi, politics, politics, and then some kind of conclusion. We are in the sci-fi part of this game absolutely right now. I don't want to go online. What am I doing? I want to check my email. There we go. So, like, obviously Front Mission 1, it's human brains being put into a computer and ghosts in the machine and whatnot, right? Oh my god, look at all these emails. In this case, now our big thing is genetically modified humans. Lukav being one of them, wanting to, I guess, destroy humankind so they can all be whatever his ideal of genetically modified humankind going forward, because he's gone bye-bye. So anyways, let's check these emails. Kazuki's getting one from Kiryu. Hello, Kazuki. I've been investigating Colonel Takemura, but I never thought he'd start a coup. Also, yes, we finally ran into our dad, who Kazuki is very angry with because he sucks. But also, Kazuki's dad saved our ass because he sent us away, and Kazuki's like, you can't do this to me! And we're like, no, you need to get the fuck out of here because the JDF is coming to arrest my ass and you can't be here when that happens. So, and the reason why Kazuki's dad started a coup, I don't fully know the reasons why, but it seems like Japan is possibly under, I guess you could say, there's some politicking happening in the background, and Lukav is more than likely involved, right? So, since Tokyo is under strict control of the JDF and the police, I'm sure the coup will not succeed. Coup forces also didn't take the JDF mobile assault force under control. This may prove fatal. It's not like Colonel Takemura to make a mistake like that. I wonder if he had a reason to hurry. Yes, it's because we showed up. That's a hell of a password name. Let's just move on from that. I'm not going to read that. Lisian emailing Emma. Heard the rebels were defeating Shanghai. Are you okay? What about Kwang? He chose this life for himself, but please don't feel responsible. Yeah, great. I love bringing children into war, even if they're a key figurehead now for the rebellion. Right for any bad news. So Lisian is, if I'm not mistaken, is that Kwang's like adoptive sister? I believe it was. I don't know how to reply, Emma says. Yeah, we can't lie. Well, talk to Lee. Got another email from Ran Fong, who is the little girl who was the daughter of the guy that Lee tried to save, but then he got shot by the Hanzong spy. I'm so glad you're okay. Huang and Kwang are missing. That's not good. I thought, well, okay. Spell check. Little girl. Look. I thought you might be too. We're okay in Guangzhou. Ling said we won't know what happened now. Lo said the locals weren't very helpful, but we're still doing fine. Hope to help Ling. Will I see you again soon? Probably not. If you're worried about Ran Fong, say no more. It's okay. Alright, dude. She's a little girl. You can just say, like, yeah, I'm sorry. You know. Chang sent an email about Chang. This is to Marcus. Who's Chang? It's me, Chang. I don't know who you are. You guys didn't participate in the Shanghai invasion. I couldn't either. Lo told me... Oh, okay. So this guy is part of the Hualian rebels, I'm guessing. Lo told me Commander Huang is dead. Huang is missing. I wonder what will happen to the rebels from now on. A little smart, but she's not commander material. She's Chun-Li. I think you'll be fine, my dude. Help Lo and carry on Commander Huang's legacy. See ya. Grim. Well, let's see who we can email. Who's Susan? I'm in Japan. The country is very unstable right now, but don't worry, I'll be back. And we'll take a vacation. A long vacation. Let's go on a Caribbean cruise. Where do you want to go, Susan? Oh, I think this Marcus to his ex-wife. Ex-wife? Did we ever confirm this? Or are they just separated? I mean, they're clearly sharing custody of the kids, although obviously she's taking the ball here. Because Marcus is a... I don't know if I'm ready to call Marcus a deadbeat, but... doesn't seem good. It doesn't seem good. Alright. We're not with the rebels. From what we heard, Kwang is missing. Sorry, but I can't help you. But don't give a hope. The rebels are looking for him. I don't have any other response. Also, I cannot seem to email Ren Fong back either. Not yet, at least. Come on, Lee. You can send a couple words, right? Okay, well. The side plots be a side plotting. What can I say? Let's keep moving. Let's do a quick save so I don't have to do that again. Throw a quick save state down. Oop, there we go. All right, let's keep moving. I want to say, what mission did I leave off on? Let me see here. Battle 58. We are now going into Battle 59. And there are 69 nice battles in the game. So we have 10 more battles to go. That sounds like at least 2 more episodes. At least, maybe 3. Okay, we need to join our allies. So we got held up in this observatory, which, again, Kazuki's dad decided to stash us away in for the safety of, obviously, the coup and also for us. Although we did get attacked by the JDF just very recently. Also, Kazuki's dad, who is the colonel of the JDF running the coup, like I said, told his forces to disperse, which is strange. Let's gather our forces together before Sasaki finds us. Sasaki, who is... I don't remember. I think the bad guy. Probably realized Colonel Takemura's orders sounded strange. They're waiting for the enemy to make its move. Okay. Let's join the 8th Division then. Which is, I guess, the nearest battalion. Are you still thinking about your dad? Kazuki, now is not the time. Grow up! Yeah! She's right. Grow the fuck up, dude. Hopefully, by the end of this game, at least a little bit. At least. And maybe he'll stop hitting people. I'm his sister. Remember? You're right. I need to think about stopping Sasaki and Lukav. Good. I'm okay now. No, you're not. You're absolutely not. No match against your sister. It's true. Need to lead us. Okay. Let's go. We can always use more forces. All right. Let's go then. Where are we going? Oh, to the mountain. Right. I do like that he kind of sucks, says My Hero Zero. Playing as a perfect character is kind of boring. Okay, so My Hero Zero, I agree with that statement. But there are limits on that, right? Or caveats that should be attached. I mentioned this last episode. The big problem I have with Kazuki is there is zero learning, right? It's either my emotions are high or emotions are low. That's it. Anytime someone tells him to shut the fuck up or tells him to grow the fuck up, he just goes, okay. Okay. That's it. In this case, it's just like, okay, I'll focus on Sasaki and finding Lukav. There's no growth because there's no absolution of emotion, right? For him to be like, I understand my father spent a lot of time in the military and felt very bad about that. But because we had a bad relationship, he decided to spend his effort on my sister, who has a good relationship with him. It's unfortunate that me and my father couldn't connect because there was so much distance between us from the high amount of emotion that I carry as a burden from that abuse. He has zero ability to process. Zero. And yes, the video game writing of this time, should I give it a pass just because it's quote-unquote old? I could say so, but it doesn't make it good, right? It doesn't make it good. And yeah, video game writing still barely knows how to do that today, right? Better, but much harder, right? Much, much harder. Don't focus. How's it going? All right, here's the Kawada, the defecting JDF colonel. Not defecting, sorry. He defected from the coup to help arrest Isao, who is Kazuki's dad. Right? What kind of deal did you make with Lukav? It's for the military supremacy of our country. Okay. Oh, there's Sasaki. You'll see if he underestimates us. Stop the Midas project now, or Japan will be destroyed. Must not have known. Midas was approved by the Japanese government. I mean, I knew this. I read the files. Kazuki is at least interesting because he sucks so bad, says My Hero Zero. I don't know. It's just like, I've played enough of this game, My Hero Zero, where I'm like, I don't see the redemption arc, right? And it just makes me hate him more because he can't grow the fuck up, right? Or the fact that I had to like spend, what, like 50 hours to see him possibly grow the fuck up. I just don't give a shit anymore. The only thing that's holding me on by a thread is the fact that I enjoy this game as a series, and I enjoy the combat. I love mechs, but I don't love a lot of these characters, right? I mean, what if he dies, said Dull Focus. Then I would say, what a fucking waste of my time. That's what I'll say. What do we do with Takemura's children? Leave them be. What can they do? Well, but Lukav said to erase them. We don't have time for a foreigner's demands. We won't need Lukav once Midas is finished. Well, Lukav will steal Midas from you and probably use it against you. Have you thought about this? Have you thought about this? Just like he was going to use it against Bal Gorbovsky, which he straight up murdered. All right. This sounds like fighting music. Bal Gorb. Man, kids would be ruthless. Bal Gorbovsky in high school or grade school, if that's the case. They'll focus. Hey, are you sure you have friends here? This place just looks like some kind of factory. Also, Ryogo, still a sex pest. Listen to the sounds these mechs are making. Like, woo! What the hell was that? That's the first time I heard that sound at all from this video game. Okay. I don't think they trust us. Maybe it's because you're here, Ryogo. Got him! Identify yourselves. Whose unit are you with? Okay, so these are good guys, supposedly. Not attached to any unit. Are you stupid? How can you joke at a time? I mean, shouldn't you say who you're with? Who are they? Commander Tanayama. Oh, if it isn't Takaguchi, sorry. I'd like to add them to the 8th Division as mercenaries. Allies, I noticed some foreigners among them. Yeah, what's up with you, dude? I guess he is part of the JDF and he's army nationalists, right? He's Colonel Takemura's son. Let's see, Sir Kazuki. Appears you've got some problems. Let's talk. Okay. Maybe you shouldn't point these giant mech guns at each other for a moment? Yeah, the closest Ryogo got to being interesting was when he almost had a heart-to-heart with Yun, when Yun was having a huge argument with Kazuki, when Kazuki also smacked Yun, which sucked! Ryogo almost was redeeming there, but then also then immediately buried it, right? With trying to be Ryogo. Yeah. Takemura is being held hostage. Can't do anything rash. We'll join all of our forces and run Sasaki out of North Kyushu. I don't know how to pronounce these names, by the way. Plan on fighting all by yourselves? Lukav is a dangerous man. He will destroy Japan if he has to. Yeah. Alright. We've got allies again. For now. Commander, they're under attack! Which division? It's 4th Division from Fukuoka. Must be Tanaka's men. Okay. Can't lose your 8th Division here. We'll take care of everything here. Just go. You think like your father. Alright, I'll retreat. Mr. Takuchi, please take care of Alyssa. Give her a mech! If I'm not mistaken, she knows how to pilot one. Anything else to say? Guess not. Alright, save one more time. Alright, let's get out there. I've not done any mech customization since the last time we played because we did quite a bit last time, so I think we'll be fine, right? There might be a new mech body to buy, but we'll be okay. 8th Division is on the move. It's too late to run now. Attack them from behind. It's impossible. We won't be going any further than this. Listen to the boy and go home. Wow. Alright, let's fight, dude. Yeah, I was deep in the numbers, but it's like a lot of that was Altisen giving me a hand, right? Because Altisen knows this game way more inside out than I do when it comes to the mech customization stuff. But we should be set now, right? It's like this is basically the end game, so. Alright, let's take Kazuki. Let's take, yeah, let's take Ryogo. I'm here to fuck people up. Let's take 2 gunners. And let's take tried and true Dennis, the killer. Late game builds not quite as fun as AC6 ones. I agree. It's like the mech parts in AC6. I mean, there's also like so many more mech parts and like way more uniqueness to the parts, right? Whereas in this game, it's like not so much. There's the abilities, don't get me wrong, but that stuff is, I don't think, very well, not set up. It's like, that stuff is not balanced well in terms of the abilities in this game. They also came out 25 years apart. That's a good point, My Hero Zero. Hold on. Okay, stats-wise, we're good. All right. Got bad guys down there. Probably no one behind us. We got these two jokers up here. You know what? I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be more than okay. What are we dealing with? Jinyo, Mark 10. These are pretty weak mechs, I'm not gonna lie. They do have big machine guns though, which I am slightly worried about. Maybe I should have checked that for my gear, actually. Give some new guns. These missile launchers look different than the ones that I got, that's for sure. Okay. You know what? These mech types, not a problem. We're just gonna blow them up. I don't plan on capturing any of these guys. So let's take Dennis, as always. Come on. There we go. Post them up. How about right here? Actually, I don't think I need to move. Okay, I need to move. This guy's got a shield. Okay, that's good to know. Good start. Save some AP. Great start. Even better. How about one more? Hey, look, just don't miss, Dennis. Fantastic. Dennis, baby! He's back! He's back! You love to see it. Alright. This is as far as I can go with Kazuki. Change our shotgun. Guy didn't even block. Glad we guessed right on the type of damage. Light this guy up. Yeah, barely hitting us. Okay, Yun. Get in there. Fuck this guy up. Oh, you love to see it. How about another? Later, dude. Later. Go home and be a family man. This mech business is not cut out for you. Just the gunner. Shoot him back, right? Not doing any of the dual wield builds. No, My Hero Zero, the dual wielding in this game is not very good in my opinion. And that goes across the board for all builds, whether it's melee or whatever. It looks cool as hell. Don't get it twisted. It looks cool as hell. But it just doesn't trigger enough. Like, this game's ability set is so weighted against it. Like, the fact that I can have this basic ability I've had ever since the beginning of the game, rate of fire up or pilot damage, these abilities trigger all the time. And you get it's so much more effective out of like just it comboing multiple times that it's just not worth it to go after any kind of dual wielding build, because it costs too much in terms of your AP, like, or not AP, your skill points, and it just doesn't trigger enough, right? Remember trigger all time with the shotgun and machine gun. So let's put it this way, My Hero Zero. If I was to get real technical on it, dual builds, right, don't confer any additional bonus, but they all cost 2 skill slots, right? And each character gets up to 6 in total, right? With the maximum best computer that you can buy, right? Or depending which one you pick, but they all have 6 slots by the time you get to like a certain point in the game. With each double shot ability for it to like set off, it costs, like I said, 2 skill point slots. But each one just counts as like one gun firing and then the other, right? So it's effectively getting 2 shots in one turn, right? And also of note, it doesn't seem to trigger as much as the single shot ability of rate of fire up. Rate of fire up gets you at least 1.2 extra shots, or as a multiplier, 1.2 more shots to your gun. So it's technically conferring something more than what a single turn of shooting the gun would give. But so that's what I'm saying is, if you can combo it more, and also it tends to shoot more bullets than what even, 2 normal rounds of you attacking has, it's technically more powerful just to use rate of fire up overall, right? So like in a lot of ways, it just doesn't make sense to use. As cool as it looks, right? You could say there's something to Kazuki's ability, which is double assault, which is to do a melee attack and then also a shotgun shot. Because you can very easily clear off an enemy part, whether that's an arm or whether that's a body with that, because whatever you punch will like get taken down quite a single amount, and the shotgun will basically finish off whatever that enemy part is regardless. But also getting that thing to trigger is extremely hard, right? So in most cases like this, it's better just to outfit him with eject punch like this, right? Take my gal Yun over here. Actually, just go here and rip this guy up and do a war crime. I said, oh, rate of fire up as well. I guess she wants blood. And then take the Vonzer home, sell it for money, right? Where are we going? Let's go here. See if we can get this to work. All right. But yeah, like I've gone full rounds of like Kazuki having double assault and it not triggering. In fact, I have it on him right now. I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. I can't remember if I removed it or not. Oh, missed. I might not have. I think I took it off because it just wasn't happening. So I was like, forget it. And it's also like, because it takes up 2 ability slots for your skills, it technically triggers less, because the more times you put on an ability, the higher chance it has to trigger, right? But because when something takes up 2 slots, you can only have 3 of them in total, right? Technically takes up less. It just has a lower chance. And that's assuming I'm just going to only put double assault as an ability on, right? So it's like, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I kind of hate that I've min-maxed what's effective here. Also, look, I'm just getting another eject punch. Eat shit, dude. Actually, let's use her. Another war crime for Yun. Just dusted. Just dusted. Let's see if we can... Let's put this guy here. Didn't get pilot damage, but that's okay. That's basically, it's a one-trick pony for Dennis, but when it works, it's incredible, right? Also, he blew up the arm that had the rocket launcher on it, which is great. Well, that's not good. Yeah, we'll punch him back. Bonk. Let's finish him off with the shotgun. Oh, 9 hit points? Are you getting... Come on. Come on now. Come on. Well, at least I'll get the kill here. Just completely shredded. Alright. Get back in my mech. That guy's screwed. This alien's. Come on, Dennis. Finish it off. Okay. Okay. Well. Fine. Ooh. Now it's my turn to get pilot damage on, which is great because, again, it can combo. It didn't, but, well, you know. That's fine. Yeah, this guy's done. This guy is super done. Great. Wow, we salvaged a lot of them today. But imagine if it did, you know? Yeah, you know, look. It's like, I've got the computer on them that makes it like combos will happen more frequently. So like when it happens, it's more likely 100% perfect. Perfect. When it's more likely that a combo, it will. But like having the ability like happen is a little bit harder, right? Because the only other alternative to that is activation up, but combo ability down, right? Take all those home. Yeah, we'll just sell them. I don't need those mechs, right? Those mechs are not as good. Also, I forgot. I gotta outfit that Hoshun mech. I haven't looked into that yet. Me to Kumamoto in one piece. And he's pulling back for now. Okay. Now it's time to escape. Easy. You know? Here's part of the problem with this game. This game's got too many of these kind of moments. Where it's just like... not very plot-heavy kind of moments, right? It's like... oh, just kind of, you know, do your fight and go home. It's like, well... this game does not need to be this long. Right. This game does not need to be this long. Sell these suckers. do I need this Shunyo? What kind of mech is this? Mark 11? I don't think can I even buy these? I don't even know if I can. But let's take a look at our emails. Imagine just loading a box truck of scrap mechs after every battle. Yeah, and then having to find a seller. Right, we're doing it all online these days. But still, can you imagine? It's like putting up a mech on, like, you know, Craigslist or something like this. Who's got time to do that? It's like, no dog, pickup only. Fuck. That seems hard to do, and also fight a, you know, multinational fronted war at the same time. Where do you find the time? I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting that Shunyo is not for sale here. Maybe I'll hold on to it then. Not getting a base was hard enough. I agree. I had to drive a pretty good distance for that. It was worth it. Actually, you know what's funny? That 5-string bass. It's I saw it was on sale, brand new, for like $50 more than what I paid for it used. It's fine. It's fine. For what it's worth, this thing has better strings on it than what it has stock, so not a big deal. Also, that sale was extremely limited. By the time I saw it, it was like more or less up. So I think they're discontinuing that model, which is why it was on sale. So, which makes sense. Makes sense. Sorry, I'm doing a little. What was I gonna do? I need to change my lighting situation really quick. Hey, yeah, $50, $50. That ain't nothing, right? That ain't nothing. There we go. Camera should look a little better. Let's go with that. All right. Check mail. So we got. Look at all this email. Went to the shared inbox. Good lord. Oh, getting thanks for the police again. Here's $600. All right. Cheapskates. Oh my god, Linny getting another one from his family, I guess. Linny, my son! All the girls of Sulawesi are under your spell, I think. The rebels made a mistake of letting you go. The surprise attack on Nanjing was your idea, right? I thought so. This family sucks. We got 8 orders this week. You're still not using the methane bonzer. Did you run out of fuel? Do you need more poop for the engine? Yes, do make the best fuel back at the farm. All right, let's see what Mark is. Oh, hey, Susan. Ex-wife? I'm pretty sure it's ex-wife, right? This is an old email. I don't think he says ex-wife in there anywhere. Wait, did that say? Even though we're separated, you shouldn't just disappear. Okay, so they're separated. They're not completely divorced. Marcus is out here being like, there's a chance. Fucking Marcus. Christ. Why are you so confident? You think you can live forever? Maybe you can. We went to the Caribbean for our honeymoon. Claudia and Millie both want to play with you. How about my place? Damn. Damn. She's like, stop thinking about the fucking Caribbean. How about coming home to your family first? You deadbeat. God got his ass. Marcus rules, says don't focus. Poor guy. I mean, it's his choice. It's his choice. He's making these choices. He can't go back? Yeah, he can't. Remember? Last episode. He made the choice in that conversation with Dennis. Where Dennis was like, you know, giving those instructions by the FBI or FAI in this game, right? It's like, you need to kill Emma and Alyssa. It might have been just Emma. I think it was just Emma. It's like, you need to kill Emma and come home, right? And he's like, shit. If I do this, obviously I'll betray everyone here, right? But if I don't do this, I'm going to be labeled a traitor by the USN, right? And he chose not to do it because, you know, not a half bad dude, I guess. But then Marcus was like, hey, what's that message? And then he told him. And Marcus was immediately, didn't even bring up his family, was like, so you're not going to do it, right? Okay, good. No comment about the family or anything whatsoever. It's like, dude, you're choosing to never see your family probably ever again until this problem is solved. Or find an alternative. And he's just like, no, well, I guess we're traitors now. Kind of a little too casual, my dude. A little too casual. Let's see if we can buy some new guns. Left arm, what do we got? Oh, wait. Sir, I don't want mech parts. I want to go weapon. There we go. These look like the same weapons, so I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, these are all the same. Okay. Let's get out of there. Marcus. Christ almighty. I didn't check the replies. Well, let's do that really quick. Send mail? Can I reply you in? I cannot. Okay, fine. Marcus has got to think about it for a little bit. Just go home, dude. Just go home. Just go home. Be a family man. Clearly. Take Guile's advice. Just go home. It's true. He never was. Never was. Who stepped up? Who stepped up back up? Also, now my camera's all blown out. Hold on. I like don't have enough fine control on this. Now this is like slightly too dark. Bring this a little closer. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, that helped. Yeah. There you go. That's better. The Fukuoka squad didn't get them. Not even close. 8th Division returned to Kawamoto. Other forces are joining them there. Call Kuroi. Oh no, not that guy. I thought we dusted that dude. How is that guy not dead yet? Squad in Saga is standing by. This guy again. It's a reoccurring theme with this dude. Saga squad is yours. Take the Kumamoto base and destroy the 8th Division before they merge with the others. Okie. Oh, Lukav's here. Calls him Sir Lukav. Jeez. Well, I can use the DHZ forces to wipe them out. You haven't been able to so far. We'll see how they do. Sasaki very much underestimating us. I mean, yeah, as all good antagonists will, right? Forces from Kagoshima and Miyazaki are heading towards the base, gathering more forces along the way. When the Sasaki squad is moving, it's heading south. It's probably the Saga squad that they talked about. What about the other enemy forces? They're not moving. I mean, should attack them before they reach Kumamoto. Okay. Take a look at the map. I love looking at this map. Show me more of these 3D maps. All I want to do is look at these 3D maps. And make that fun sound. This is the enemy route, right? Yes, and Kumamoto's along Route 208. Taniyama, what's located here? Small harbor. Omuta? Please send recon out there. What? Okay, that's not a problem. Why are... What? Yeah, what's in Omuta? Lissa might be right about... What's going on? I don't understand. You don't understand a lot of things, Kazuki, but we'll explain. Why do you think it's strange that enemies attacking us head on? But they don't need to. There are many other ways to wipe us out. So they're planning something else. Oh, the harbor. What about the harbor? Were we just there? Where that old man's boat was? Use the harbor at Omuta. We can approach from the sea. And we can hit us from behind while we're deployed on the highway. That's a good point. Let's wait for a recon to report. Okay, well. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I also found a secret website on Kirishima and the military. Look, password is Shunyo. I've already looked at this website. We don't need to look at it again. Are they going to destroy the Amsterdam brewpub? Oh, good lord, Delphogus. Don't scare me like that. First off, I don't think you're going to find the Amsterdam brewpub in Japan. Although, unless, I don't know, maybe, actually, maybe. What do I know? What do I know? What do I know? Okay. I'm gonna guess I can start buying some new stuff again. Let's take a look. These are definitely the ones I couldn't buy before, I think. I think it's kind of funny, like, depending where you are in the world, will depend, like, what kinds of mechs you can buy. Like, these are definitely, like, Japanese-style mechs that I can only buy at the beginning of the game, right? Just interesting, I guess. But I don't think these are good, which is the problem. It's Kyoke Mark 108. And just take a look at this really quick. How it's generally rated. I see. These are the mechs that the cops were that we beat up at the very beginning of the game, or... You don't need it. You don't need... Actually, you know what? It does have one ability on it that's kind of okay. So I will buy one of these bodies. Stock it. What do the arms have? No, the arms are bad. Legs are worse, so no. Need to board them. How's it going? Warehouses in PS1/2 games were their own vibes. I agree. Need more nondescript warehouses in video games. And, like, cool music to go with them. Crucially, right? Crucially. Let's check these backpacks. Okay, this seems good. buy this. Yeah, give me that. Fine, equip. For everyone, actually. These are... More power is always good, because it means more weight that I can throw on to my, my mechs. Then I should sell the other part, which were... Actually, hold on. There's a new backpack out there too, so means I can sell these as well. So let's get rid of that. Oh, I need like a mark and sell in this game, right? There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at the computers. Acquire up. That's interesting, right? Like if I'm trying to learn new abilities, this should technically help. Yes, exactly. Complete to the... Yeah, and it's like, this game... Anti-boredom, you should... Anti-boredom. Look, this music is pretty good, right? Also, no, we're not going to play Scrandle right now. As much as I would love to. We're not going to play Scrandle right now. You want vibes? Okay. Unless it's tough. No. Don't have the time. I have enough time for this. I think this is worthwhile to anti-boredom's point. Intermission 1 for the Super Nintendo, my friend, had the best shop warehouse music of all time. Let's pause the game really quick. Okay. Where is it? Shop. Here we are. It's a little loud. Apologies. I love that single snare drum hit. Oh my god, that's keys? Oh my god. Just, oh my god. How about this bar music? Give me anti-boredom. I was just about to say, give me a coffee and a cigarette. Let me go unload my boxes. Yeah, and let me like load up these ammo boxes for my mech as I do it, right? Check out this bar music though. What's the name of the person that did the soundtrack for this again? Good lord. Permission first. Right, Yoko Shimomura. Of course, of course, of course. Yoko Shimomura, though! My Hero Zero. Yoko Shimomura! The bar music is better in FM3. Well, we'll see in a bit. We gotta go there in just a hot second. But how about... Okay, so this was the shop music, right? A Carl motif, right? When you're setting up your mech in your garage, it's actually a different song that plays. So like when you're actually in your menus and stuff like that. So like you're done shopping, come out of the shop, and you like set up in your garage, right? Oh my god, come on. My Hero Zero. Come on, right? What's that fucking disgusting sounding bass that's like, it's like, sounds like distorted farts, but it sounds incredible. Oh. My God. It's... Fuck, it's so good. It's so good. And when you're in the arena and get into a fight... Oh my God. Sorry, this is before you get into the fight. It's just when you're in the arena location itself. Fuck. It's incredible. Where is the fight music? The fight music is here somewhere. It's probably this one? Rise to Action? I'd guess. No, it's not this one. But this is still really good. You know? Jesus Christ. Like, Yoko, it's like, hold on, like, save some of these. But, like, not every single one needs to be a banger. Like, Christ. Is this the fight music? Maybe this one's the fight music. Tension. No, it's not this one. Defeat. Driscoll. New enemy turn. Yeah, I think this is actually the music you hear when you're fighting. Or some of it. There's another one. I'm trying to find it. It's not this one. And it's all good. It's all good. I mean, this whole soundtrack. I'm not gonna sit here and just listen to the whole goddamn thing, but I easily could. Delfocus says they really love their perfect fifth in this OST. That's the Dull Focus. I say it every time whenever you say something. That is the most Dull Focus comment you could ever make. Let's go back to the game. Oh gosh. Look, this music also good. It's got its own vibe. I'm not saying it's like, you know, needs to be Yoko every single time, banger after banger, but it's a different vibe. It's a different vibe. A Fatal Buster. Jesus. Okay, yeah. Also, look at that. Look, that looks cool as hell, but it does not hit hard enough. And that's unfortunate. Jesus. Yeah, just give me, like, literally give a Mecha Morning Star as it shakes out. Or a Mace. Jesus. But no, this is the most powerful. So we're gonna use this. Arc Barrel. Okay. I guess, yeah, we're gonna get all these on, so. Surely there's a new shotgun in here somewhere. DeSoto M300. It's a funny looking shotgun. It's like they're all undermounted now. Hot Gazel. That's the name for the hot latest new flamethrower tech. You got that Hot Gazel? Yeah, buddy. I got it. I got it right over here. You want to see it? Yeah, show me that Hot Gazel. All right, calm down, brother. Yeah, it was getting those message spam to my phone. It's like Hot Gazels in your area. It's like, fuck. It's like, get rid of these fucking notifications. My ears are. That's my nickname in high school. Okay. It's too bad I wasn't Mark 11 Sniper. I don't know. All right. Give me the DeSoto M300, I guess. Let's go to our next fellow. Also going to get a Fatal Buster. What do we got here? Faust. Faust GGR. It's too heavy for a grenade launcher anyways, but that's fine. Instead, I'm going to take the Bjarriger. 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 I don't know. It's great. I gotta sell all this stuff after. Oh, jeez. Just realized. In the right hand. Give me that. And then, of course, this shield is just SN107G. Well. Hey, chat, what do we do if the streamer's having a stroke live? Look, it's me having a stroke or me trying to pronounce something, you know, like... You can make a poll about that if you wish, Del Focus. Because I won't know the answer to that one either. There we go. Your gun. Arc barrel 4. Okie dokie. Getting our shield. These shields, actually, that I'm looking at it. 90% damage block. Jeez, that's huge. But 4 durability. That's actually significantly lower than my old shield, I think, right? Yeah, the old shields could do 6. But they don't block as much damage, so you can use them more times in a battle. That's interesting. Where's the sniper rifle? There we go. Okay. Just barely able to fit these on in terms of the weight that's being allowed. Okay, shield up. There we go. I don't have enough room to, like, yeah, these are way too heavy to throw like a missile launcher on these gunners, but that's okay. It's not what we're here for with these characters, so. Alright. Oh, Linny. Right hand. Buster. Jarrigger. Apparently I can't make a poll on mobile. You know, that's probably for the best, actually. What are we doing here? And shield, left hand, Fatal Buster. That sounds like a finishing move. I think that's everyone. Right? Okay. Let's sell these parts really quick. I don't need this anymore. Heavy P gun. I'm gonna hold on to that. I think that's... Oh, right. I should be using this. I should be using this instead of that shotgun. That's risky though, because if I don't use this as my shotgun, I don't have a general purpose attack because it's so expensive. If you look at this, like the AP on this costs 15 AP to use, which is expensive, you know. I think I only have like 19 AP to like use and like move around. But this thing has 1 to 9 for a range and an attack of 250, which is gigantic. Winning is expensive, I guess. Let's sell the rest of these parts first. Trying to sell the P gun at the same time. Okay. I think that's everything. Can I even fit this on? No, I'm 29 weight over if I do this. Who can I put this on? Dennis? Putting this on Dennis would be a waste, because I'm trying to get him to, like, do the other thing, which is, you know, get the pilot damage on, right? It's still too heavy. This thing is just too heavy. I'd have to, like, drop the shield, which I'm not going to do that. Ideally, putting it on Kazuki here would be best, but I would have to change probably the body type. But I think this is already like the lightest body, almost, that I could throw on. There are like lighter arms I can use. All these other arms are heavier. The way weight works in this game is a little weird. Okay, these legs are lighter, but then the movement on them is not as good. This one, movement of 5. So I saw that Hoshun body. Where'd it go? Where the heck is it? I sure hope I didn't sell it by accident or something. Wait, did I not disarm? I probably didn't disarm it. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. Buying the parts. Divide this one. Oh, I can't because I have too many mech parts. Fuck. Well, if I had a comrade who took great pains to pop people out of their mech before killing them, I'd assume they're a serial killer. But I'm sure Dennis is normal. You know, look. Dennis is killing them in the mech. They'll focus. In the mech. That means, like, those mechs we've been salvaging, right? Someone is popping open that cockpit and it's just a mess of a person inside of it. It's grim. It's a real grim picture when you look at it that way. You know? It's not good. It's not good. As it shakes out, mech combat, perhaps very grim future indeed, right? Okay, these are lighter, actually, by a little bit. Now, what if I just put this on? I have no idea if these are any good. Accuracy, 69% up. I'm just gonna throw these on. Let's see what happens. Because, like, this gun came with this, right? The legs, maybe we won't put what ability is on the legs. Let's take a look really quick. Legs, Ocean, AP 0. Excuse me, AP 0, which means an attack could possibly cost me 0. Are you serious? I mean, I have the weight now to do this. Forget this shotgun. Who needs it? I have weight and, like, to spare as well. Okay. So this is not going to be easy to trigger. No. Mecha Zero, we were just talking about this. But if that one attack is a giant freaking laser that will shoot for free because it's in our offhand, that could be worth it. That could be worth it. But then I'd have to get up close to every single one of these enemies to pop them, if that was the case. Unless, if nothing else, it would be sick. That's true. That is true. You know what? Let's see what happens. I was anticipating maybe I'd throw it on like Ryogo or something and then change their battle skill to this double shot. But these guys are just absolute killers with rate of fire up 1. So like, if I need someone to literally, like, again, be that eject puncher, whatever, like, that's Marcus, right? Marcus is set up for this. Where his skills are, you know, eject punch and this shield attack, right? So functionally, Kazuki is just a killer now. Kazuki doesn't want to take prisoners anymore. All right, let's make sure. That's a lot of HP. Let's make sure. I mean, from what I understand, this Hoshin mech is the most powerful mech in the entire game, right? If I'm not mistaken, I can get one more. Legs only moving 5 instead of 6 sucks. But I had this giant fuck-off laser. Maybe I don't need to get in there as much. So kind of who cares? Also, we still punch hard. But also, I still have like enough space that I can like... No, I don't have enough space to put a rocket launcher on there, too. That would be silly. I also wouldn't need that. I got the laser cannon for a good reason, right? In that case. Wow, 200% chance to hit. Okay. Well, I guess Kazuki is technically unstoppable now, I guess. Let's put a save here. I should have did this before the stream started, but I don't know. You know, it's fine. Did I buy new? No, I bought new guns for everyone else. Yeah, we sure should give the very unstable teen with significant emotional distress issue or emotional control issues kind of a doomsday weapon. Yeah. All right, let's go to this bar. Let's go drinking. Okay, this music is pretty good, My Hero Zero. I agree. I'm recalling it now. What's wrong? The coop got you down? I'm just exasperated by that customer over there. What do you mean? Why don't you ask him? I don't believe Colonel Takemura started a coup. Oh. Hard to believe Carl was... Okay, so they do... Yeah, I forgot. They... Yes. I haven't stepped out since the coup. How did you get here? I've been here since the coup started. How can you go outside? Want me to escort you back home? No, I'm staying here till it's safe. I mean, this guy's not a coward. This guy's smart, if you ask me. I almost died in a battle near my house yesterday. Says the thrill seeker. Walking the thin line between life and death. Oh, it's so... Oh my god. It's so exciting. Lady, have you heard of a movie called Crash by David Cronenberg? Lady, I have just the movie for you. I want to feel that thrill again. Well... Okay. Although, maybe you should check out Existenz as well, lady. I thought for sure you were going to say Flatliners. No, God. Well. See you around, lady. You should check out Videodrome. Yeah. Some people don't like Videodrome. I understand why, but it's like, I think Videodrome is fun. It's not relevant. It's just a good car. Yeah, I agree. It's like, what's the other one? The more current one. Lies of the Future? No. Something of the Future. I think it's Lies of the Future. No. Which one is that? Something of the Future. Crimes of the Future, not Lies. Yeah, Crimes. That's difference, right? Or go watch The Fly, I guess, right? The Fly is good and gross. Extremely goopy. How was everything? Recon says that there are many large civilian ships entering the harbor. Okay. That must be their camouflage. There should be LSTs inside. You're absolutely right. Please take half of your force to Highway 208 to make it look like we've fallen for their trick. Right? Yes, then we'll surprise them. Okay. What do you think the goopiest Cronenberg? Oh, it's Existenz. Far and away. Far and away. It's got to be Existenz. Look, gun. Have you looked at that gun recently? Good lord. That thing is goopy. That thing is like... That thing looks damp. Even just picking it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you pick that up and you're like, ugh, why is it warm? You know? But the guy pulling the grenade out of his chest, that's a good point. I know. Yeah, but like Dolphog is like, there's like stringy needle stuff in like Existenz with tubes. A lot of tubes. A lot of like fleshy tubes. Ooh. And like those wet tubes are like organic. Like I said with the Existenz gun, which I don't remember the name of the gun. It's got a very specific name in it. But it's like everything in that, because it's organic, has like body warmth to it, you know? It's like, it's very specific kind of body horror. Which all right, well, we found Kuroi. I think High in Life was expired at Existenz. You know, I'm not going to talk about the creator a lot. I'm not going to talk about the Rick and Morty creator. I think he fucking sucks, and I'll leave it there. That's as much as I'll say, because I don't want to get depressed thinking about that. That game is not a bad idea. I cannot believe they did the second one. You're right. You're right. You're right. But it's like, look, that game seemed okay, if not for that fuck ass, right? Like, it's not a bad idea. I will like admit this. That game is goopy and like, you know, I'm not saying that game is irreverent, but that game was clearly shooting to be like shooting. That's funny. It's first person shooter. Yes, you have Bulletstorm at home. I get it. But no one's tried since, except for Borderlands, and no thank you, right? I'm done with that. Thank you. So, like, I'm glad someone out there is trying. That humor is not for me, but I'm glad someone's trying to make video games funny, because not enough people try. Because, you know, they usually turn out to be bad, because video games take a very long time to make and yada, 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 right? But, like, it's not going to get better unless someone tries, right? So it just doesn't need to be the Rick and Morty guy. So, because fuck that dude. They know our plan. Cancel these. All right, let's fuck them up. Not very courageous, are you? Nah, they're just afraid of me. Okay, Ryogo, settle down. Home movies, FPS went. Yeah, look, FPS? It doesn't have to be an FPS. But also, why not? Sure. They'll focus. South Park could make a first-person shooter for the N64. Why not home movies? Why not? Why not? Why not? Yeah, let's take Yun this time. And Dennis, because we need a killer. Wow, evade 59%, huh? That's pretty good. I'm going to assume everyone here is probably Pierce? Pierce is always a good guess, at least. Okay. Kazuki, you can go, I guess, right up front. Y'all in the back. Okay, if you had to guess, how many South Park video games, including mobile, have made? Fuck. As soon as you said mobile, I'm like, I have no fucking clue, dude. That number could be endless. Like, just ripe with just the most random bullshit. Low ballpark, like 20. High ballpark 30. So there's one mobile game so far. No way, there's more than that, right? Okay, got some missileers. Another Shunyo marking 2011. Guys, that sniper. Just snipers? Okay, there's a melee guy over here. Let's prioritize the missileers first, because you can reach them pretty easily with these guys. Actually, yeah, this will be fine. This will be fine. Let's see. Let's take our ejector first. See if we can maybe eject one of these fellas, right? Fatal Buster! Ooh, that's good. The only one in this is South Park Phone Destroyer. Is that like a... Is that like an idle game of sorts? Look at that, eject punch. Love to see it. It's a clicker? Okay. I figured. Oh, got that fucker. Let's take Yun. See if we can get this kill. Rate fire up. Hey, I love to see it. RIP, my dude. So, like, how many games are we talking about, Del Focus? Now I'm deeply curious now. Can I reach? This is probably too far. This building is probably in the way, right? That should still hit. Let's try this. 101% still, even though I have a little bit of line of sight issues. Okay. Wow, Dennis! I was going to split these guys up first, but no need. Okay. Now... double assault. Let's hope for the best, right? Hope for the best. It's heavy P gun. I mean, I could just shoot the heavy P gun. But that would take up all my AP. I only have 16. It takes 15 to shoot, so let's punch. It triggered. Boop. And then... okay! And another one! Well... Look, I know I was talking shit about this shit not triggering before. Okay? That was pretty lucky, I'm not gonna lie, right? So My Hero Zero, look, you're still watching. That was pretty lucky, okay? Alright. South Park games made for consoles and or PC. 10. I would have thought there were way more. They'll focus... I don't know what you're looking at to source this info. But if you can do the same math for, like, Simpsons games... Oh, just a Wikipedia? I think that makes sense. If you were to do, like, Simpsons games, how many are we now talking? That feels like the calculus would be significantly different. Also, this guy just missed. Like a chump. This guy also missed. Okay, block that. That did nothing. Cannot block. Kazuki just... no shield, no nothing. 28 for Simpsons. That's more like what I was thinking. You know, I would have thought South Park would have leveraged a lot more than Simpsons, but I guess with the Simpsons, you're going to get a lot more of like those mainstream, like how many, what's the ratio for like mobile games to like, you know, home console kind of stuff, right? I feel like at that point, it's a much different calculus as well. Oh, no, hold on. Let's do the right order again. Right. Where's the melee guy? Is there not a melee guy? The melee guy's just hanging out back there. Okay, well. Fine, you go do that. Oh no. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's take care of this guy. There we go. 5 mobile only, 23 console. Wow, I would have absolutely said there was more mobile. I don't... Maybe it's me just being too grim about it. I would have absolutely guessed there's more. Herbo Boy, how's it going? Simpsons tapped out and all the people who bought microtransactions. That's true. Those microtransactions would have eaten up a lot of that. For sure. For sure. Alright, let's roast this guy. Didn't blow up the right arm, but that's... it's okay. I mean, let's just fucking... let's get rid of this guy. Hope we get another proc or double assault. We didn't get it this time, but... how goes the Kazuki hate train? It's been okay so far, Harpo Boy. For now. For now. No promises, but for now, right? Still absolutely no remorse for this little kid, but he also did absolutely ruin the... yeah, I gave him a big fucking laser, which is pretty rad, which I'll admit. That's been going okay, at least. Yeah, you should shoot this guy. Wait, did I pick block? I might have picked the wrong option. That's okay. Yeah, not off the hook. Absolutely not. Right? Absolutely not. Right. I need to take care of this melee guy. This melee guy is a problem. Fantastic. Castle on 2. I could just sell that. I don't need that. I'm not gonna worry about this guy for now. I'm gonna let him just hang out. Let's go to Dennis. Make this guy stop shooting missiles at me. Stay on this guy's ass. I need to walk all the way around. Save a little bit of our AP. No double assault. If I don't get double assault, I don't get to shoot the big fuck off laser, right? Like, that sucks. What are we doing? Sniper here. Let's finish this guy off. Okay, ready to fire up. That's good, that's good. Just one. Alright. Yeah, shoot him back. Say goodnight to your legs. This guy doesn't have a gun anymore, so, you know, I'm not too concerned. That guy in the back is just still not doing anything. Here we go. This is what we all came to see. Well, he's dead. Plop. It's so funny because that laser is like meant to be shot at a very long range, but to be defeated by the likes of you, how shameful. Well, maybe you should have brought a giant fuck-off laser. Have you thought about this? Seems worked pretty well for me. Alright, right in the body. That's very good. Let's go Dennis. Okay, that should finish this guy. There we go. That's free salvage. And I can take that over here. Blast this guy. Hell yeah, let's go. How about another one? Love to see it. How about another one? Oh, he ejected. That's fine. That'll end the turn, unfortunately. Oh, now this guy's coming in. This is a melee guy, right? Yeah, it is. Alright, well. Let's finish the job. Oh. Good night. Let's see if we can pilot damage our way through this one. Alright. And if it doesn't work, well, Kazuki will be there. Well, that didn't do it, so. Boop. Woo! I guess I dodged. Get out of here. Your Twitch want to have a moment, says her. Ooh, what's wrong? It's like, is my stream freaking out again? Oh, I forgot there's a guy down there. Shiro lol, how's it going? First time chatter, good to see you. How's it going, Shiro lol? If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, please do correct me. More than happy to have someone correct me on that. My side, not you? Okay. As I say, I'm like looking at my drop frames and I seem to be okay. Seem to be. Well, that's a surrender. I'll take that. Shiro lol, it's like, thank you for joining. In that case, if I got it right. Let's finish this, dude. You don't need to go this far, Marcus. Just a little love tap would be fine, but no, well, okay. 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 I really want to blow up his arm. It's like, okay, dude. Okay, relax. Oh, I can't hit that. Yeah, Marcus is look, yeah, he's working through some stuff. He's like, and the wife didn't want to go to Caribbean with me. Grah, right? Like, also, Marcus, this person is surrendering. Relax. You didn't need to. Well, okay. Harboa, you missed it. It's like Marcus got an email from his wife. Oh, sorry. Marcus sent an email being like, we'll go to the Caribbean. It'll be fun. We'll bring the kids. Also, what the hell? 85%? I wish I got 100. Come on. And like, Marcus was like, yeah, we'll go on vacation. It'll be great. And then his wife was like, you want to go to the Caribbean? We went to the Caribbean for our honeymoon already. How about you consider coming home? and no reply for Marcus. Marcus was just like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. It's like, Jesus, dude. Christ. You've never been serious about anything. She's got a point there. Anyways, let me turn the light on behind me. One sec. She'd like to forget the whole sorry, I need to reread this. She'd forget the whole left them to fight for no reason part. Yeah, that whole part would be you know, I mean, like, he tried to justify that, right? He tried to. But like, was it a very good reason? I don't think so. The whole nationalism angle, right? Also, what is going on with my lighting? Come on. I can live with that. That's fine. I think it's just because. Nope, now it's too dark. I gotta fix the my camera. It's just because like the lighting, it's all different stuff today. So hold on. Oop. Do that. Nope, too bright. There we go. That's better. All right. Let's save really quick. New save slot. But yeah, look, Marcus's trifles are, at the very least, like, kind of funny in a way, right? It's played off very, like, sitcom-y. So, like, I can tolerate that. If there's any character that's like tolerable in this game, it's probably Marcus, right? Like, in terms of like their necessity to this game, you know, they're not like deeply important to the plot like Emma and Alyssa are, obviously, right? But like, you know, Marcus doesn't, you know, put me off from this game. That's Kazuki and Ryogo's job. Thanks to Kazuki, our forces are gathered. Okay. Begin the counterattack. Yep. Don't get cocky. You know they can't trick us now. They'll use all their forces. The damage could be insurmountable. That's where the real fighting begins. Okay. Let's be patient. Can use this training data for practice. Oh. I guess I just got some more simulation data. Which, look, I'm not using it that much these days, but that's fine. All mine confirmed. Look, that all mine thing is like not. I'm not gonna say that's like the plot of like the first front mission game, but they dabbled in that stuff. From what I understand, Del Focus, I think future front mission games take that concept a little bit further. You know, like human brains in the computer and whatnot. I don't know for sure, though. Can somebody do something? You're talking about the former soldier? Here's the password for the Ministry of Transportation's website. I'm here to train you guys. Okay. Thanks. Is this coward again? There's a battle in Nagahama. They're coming to Kumamoto. I'm so scared. Just keep hanging out in this bar, dude. You'll be fine. Listen to my story. Oh no, it's the thrill seeker girl again. Here we go. There's this guy who likes me. He's really nice. Oh, okay. I'm so happy to be alive. Well, I'm glad she's having a good time. I guess. No one else in this bar seems to be. Maybe she watched Crash and she's like, that was a great movie. Thank you so much for that recommendation. But it'd be really funny, like she watched the wrong Crash movie. And be like, oh no, lady, your politics are bad. No, sorry, not that her politics are bad. It's like there's a bad idea of what racism means. Do I need to upgrade anyone else? Let's take a quick look. Probably not, right? Yeah, we're probably fine. Our boy says, I had to watch a movie for a class. Wanna guess what that class was? Oh no. Hard boy, you are immediately painting the worst picture imaginable. Like, dumb fuck says, geography? Harbor Boy, I don't know what kind of class. If you're saying like high school, you could mean post-secondary. You could mean a lot of things. But if you're about to tell me it's like, oh, driver's education? Yeah. Harbor Boy, sorry. I thought you were talking about the not good Crash movie with like Matt Dillon and Ryan Philippe and I think Terrence Howard's in that movie and Sandra Bullock. Is Sandra Bullock in that one? No, Sandra Bullock's not that. She was in the other bad racism movie. The Blind Side, right? Wait, you are talking about that one? God, what was it like Black History or something? Because that, hard boy. be very funny if it was Driver's Ed, I'm not gonna lie. If you were to say the other Crash movie with like by Cronenberg, that would have been very good. Sasaki's Fukuoka, Kurume, and Sasebo Force have reformed to attack. Is the attack route they have planned? Sasebo via Omuta to Kumamoto. Okay. Also from Kurume via Omuta to Kumamoto. Lastly, from Fukuoka to Mount Aso, then to Kumamoto. Okay. Wait, Harpo Boy, did you actually watch the racism Crash movie in Driver's Ed? Or you did not watch David Cronenberg Crash in Driver's Ed? There's no way. Why would they show that movie in Driver's Ed? What does that have to do with Driver's Ed at all, other than there was a couple car crashes in the movie? I don't know. That is weird. Like, it would almost make more sense if they showed David Cronenberg's Crash in Driver's Ed. It'd be hilariously weird, but that would even be more on theme somehow. That's fucked up. Like, yeah, Harpo, it's the way you're phrasing this makes it sound like either the teacher screwed up and wanted to show David Cronenberg's Crash, or two, the more likely scenario, which is they saw this movie called Crash on a shelf and said, I don't know, I gotta kill an hour, so let's throw this on, right? That's... Here's what I'll say that. Harpo Boy, I'm sorry you had to go through that. He said, I love this movie and it's a good lesson. Fuck. I can't wait to solve racism for these kids in my driver's ed class by showing them this film. It won an Oscar. I'm valid when on this. Oh, that's so grim. I'm so sorry, Harpo Boy. I'm so sorry. Yay. Here I thought the grim part would be, you know, like, oh, they show that in like, you know, it's like a race studies class or something like that, right? But at least then I could say like, yeah, for the time, that makes sense. Someone might think that, right? Like, it's stupid, but I'm also like an incredibly cursory and misplaced. But I could at least say like, yeah, I guess, of course, like somewhere in North America, some teacher did that, right? Some teacher did that in some kind of like politics class or a history class or something like this, right? Whether it meant like, you know, like in earnest or not. But in a driver's ed class, this, I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years. Our Spanish teacher showed us like Wedding Singer like once. That's just fun. I don't know about you, Dull Focus. That's just fun. Does that movie hold up? Does that movie hold up? That era of Adam Sandler, it doesn't? Okay. I remember very little about it other than Drew Barrymore is in it and so is Adam Sandler. So it's smash enemy on the highway. Full deployment to route. Okay. If we do that, damage here will be bad. Why don't we use the enemy strategy? Split up a team. Where are the enemy landed? Omuta. Yes, now we do the opposite. I like the joke of Adam Sandler crying in a dark room after listening to The Cure all day. It's relatable. There's one joke in there I actually like. It's dumb. It's in the trailer that I actually do remember. It's like it's Adam Sandler in the club with Drew Barrymore's fiance, right? And he's like, Julia Gulia. That's funny. And the guy's like, why? He's like, Julia Gulia? What do you mean? It's like, come on. It sounds funny, right? He's like, I don't think so. He's like, okay. I don't know why I think it's just funny to hear Adam Sandler say that, but in terms of any other jokes in that movie, I couldn't tell you. He wants to keep the enemy on the highway. You take all the juicy missions. I'm so sorry. I'm just kidding. You're better suitor. Okay. Camaraderie, I guess. Let's divide our forces. Hey, Kazuki, can I lead the Mount Aso group? Okay. I kind of just want it. Okay. Okay, Ryogo, if you say so. Oh, look at this. Wants to take Yun with him. You fucking creep. Jesus Christ. All right. I guess you can deal with Linny. And you can also take Marcus with you. That makes sense. Hold on. I'm gonna pick these in reverse order. Hold on. There we go. Great. I had a vice principal who loved showing us her bootlegs once a month. Like, what kind of bootlegs did she have? Like, cool stuff? Like DVDs? Are we talking about Hardboiled, or are we talking about VHSs? Karate Kid, a Jaden Smith version. Fuck yeah. Let's go. So, DVDs. Yeah, DVDs is... It's like if you said Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio, I'd be like, VHS. But no, you're like Jaden Smith version. Okay. Jumper, the teleporting movie with Anakin. Yeah, I've seen that. What's the that movie and what's the other one I get confused with all the time? Harbor Boy. It's the one with Justin Timberlake with Mila Kunis, and they have like the wristband things that show like how much life you have left. In Time? Is that what it's called? I thought it had a different name. But I'll believe you. Mila Kunis isn't in it though. Oh, that's not it? Who is... There's another female lead in that, right? Who am I thinking of? Out of Time. Yeah. Out of Time sounds more like it. It's like out of time because you're out of time for your life, right? It's like... That sounds more right to me. All right, let's go. It's In Time. Really? Who's the other person in it? In Time movie. Oh, it was Amanda Seyfried. Yeah. I'm looking at it now. Wow. Cillian Murphy's also in this as well. That's fun. And Johnny Galecki for some reason. The dude from that popular nerd show that I don't care for. I hope his court case is whatever. Whose court case? Justin Timberlake? Actually, I have no idea what's going on with Justin Timberlake. I'll be pretty honest. You just said he like did something bad. I'd be like, yeah, that probably shakes out. Sure. Got busted driving on some stuff. That sucks. Oh, dude, I see them. Okay, dude. You're just asking to get rocked. Oh, yeah, let's go. Ryogo, stop being a dipshit, please. For half a fucking second. Yeah, for being abusive Britney Spears. Absolutely. Wait, no. Pick Marcus first. Then I'll pick these two, and then Linny. There we go. Seeing a lot of tanks. Tanks typically use impact weapons, so let's do a little modification here. I should do it. Here we go. What do we got? Okay, these are machine gun APCs of some kind. Those should be okay. Oh, these are grenade launchers. Oh no, they're cannons, but they do pierce. Well, shit. We picked the wrong damage type, but these enemies are not too threatening, probably. This truck is probably carrying some mechs or something, right? So, like, that seems like it's something I should probably focus on. I don't think I can reach any of it, though. Yeah, well. I guess I can hit it with a rocket, but that's not going to do much good. So let's work our way to the truck first. Alright, let's zoom you up here. Let's punch this tank. Time to take out the transformer. Yeah, it's like if any of these start transforming, we're in trouble. I got eject punch on a tank, I guess. At least it'll miss a turn. I could shoot the guy, but, like, this thing is dead in the next turn anyways, so... Not gonna worry about it. Ow. Although, if I kill this guy, I don't have to worry about him. No, that thing is dead in the next turn. Okay. Right, fire up. I want another one. Yeah, fuck yeah, young. Let's go. Keep roasting him. Oh. Hoping for another one. If I do a melee attack on it, it might hit the feet. Or the legs. Or the caterpillar legs, which is 72, which is not great. Wait, why can't I pick not enough AP? Oh, because I moved too much. You know what? It's fine. Okay. Okay. Watch us hit the legs. Yeah. Oh, I get another one! Great! Okay, well, best case scenario, I guess. Oh, I'm still short, though. Right. Oh, well. Oh. Linny! Linny came to play! And your poop Vonzers. Where's that tank going? Alright. It's not working, my dudes. I'm not going to block that. You don't want to be around for Linny's playtime. I don't know what that means, hardcore boy. I'm going to take your word for it. That seems bad. Yeah, these things ain't doing crap for damage, so I'm not going to worry about it. This little Humvee is not going to stand the test of time against these Very battle-hardened mechs. Alright, let's... These tanks are now in the way. It's fine. Okay. How about another one? Or eject punch, I guess. I was originally going to shoot this dude, but I guess let's just do that. With the overkill. Ugh. That's a bad way to go. That's a bad way to go. That's all I can say. Alright, Linny. It's your turn. Okay. Big bonk. And another one. And another one. Jesus Christ, Linny. Where was this at any point, any other time? I could finish it off, but yeah, that's fine. I mean, they're not killing me. There's no way, right? Stand a chance. That thing hit me once. Also, that thing is not deploying mechs like I thought it would, so... It's just blow them all up. Which, okay, you say so. Shield attack? Maybe you have to stop before it hits a certain spot. Maybe. They would have said something by now if that's the case. That's for sure, so... I don't need to move that far. Ryogo's like, watch me blow this thing up. Huh? RIP that thing. Yeah, this fight is like... Here's the thing. It seems like this fight is maybe a little too easy. You know what I mean? I feel like it's like setting me up for something. I feel like using bullets is overkill. At this rate, yeah. Alright, Linny. Let's clobber another... Let's clobber this little Jeep. Wow, look at that. Just it's triggering every single time. Bonk. Wait, I didn't want to... Hold on. I didn't mean to do block, I meant to shoot. There we go. Great. All the way dead. Yeah, it's like... I'd be very surprised if this doesn't throw a second round of bad guys at me, right? ejected? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That's just bad luck. One tank is being in the way is being a bit annoying, so let's move you here. Let's do that. There we go. Zip you up here. Sure. This guy should surrender. This guy should really, really surrender. Right? Mark is like, I'm not gonna miss this time. Stage clear. Okay, well. They didn't. That was. Look, I get it. They're. What? Average damage minus 1? What are you talking about? Come on. It's probably because I got those eject punches. This is the end game. We're almost. I mean, where did I leave off? When I started this episode today, Harpo Boy, it was. We were 10 battles away, and I've done 1, 2, 3. This is a 4th one, so I have 6 more to go. Will I finish this today? Probably not. Probably on Monday, more than likely. Kazuki wastes the guy in Omuta. I can't hold out much longer. Yes, you can! We annihilated these dudes. Also, did she just, like, give Ryogo's mech a nudge? That's why he's like, ouch! I was wondering what that sound was. Sure seems like it. There's no chemistry between those two, though. I swear to God. It's just awkwardness. Very big brother, little brother energy, which is fine, you know? Alright, let's save. Such a weird mission for the last couple of the whole game. Kinda. But I've also, like, I'm pretty overpowered at this point. So, it is what it is, you know? I probably got time for... Let's do another... See if we can fit 2 more missions. It's still 9 o'clock. We have time. Again, I doubt I'm going to finish this today, but... Ooh, look at this helicopter fly-in. Special Forces Commando. Front units engaged in combat. That's this guy again. Good. All units spread out and flank the enemy. We have confirmation on those mercenaries. No, we have no visuals. Why aren't they attacking? Are they not after this site? No, I'm sure they'll eventually come here. You're wrong, dude. They know our plans. Impressive. Here we go. What are you planning? What do you intend to do with Midas? Japan is going to rot if things don't change. New ideal state must be created before that happens. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. It's ridiculous. The Japanese will be fighting each other. It's for the greater good. All those in the way will die. Yeah, you don't sound like a bad guy at all, do you? What good can come from sacrificing human lives? Oh, I love anime. You will never understand my ideals. We will settle it here. Prepare to die. This anime sucks. Send this anime back for another writing pass. Good grief. Alright, let's... Probably gonna go anti-P based on the type of fighters I'm seeing we fought last time. Oh, placement, right. Sure. Sure. Yep. Good. Okay, what are we doing? Emma's got her melee, so I can just club this dude right in the back. Or I could use my missiles. Technically does less damage with the missiles, so... Yeah, let's just get in here. Fuck this guy up. It's fine. Right? Come on, Kazuki. Double assault time. No, didn't. No, we got it. Well, can we kill this guy in one shot? Well, we blew up that arm real good. Laser time. Well, goodbye to that other guy's arm. That's stupid. That's just stupid. What else do we... I don't even check what else we have. Okay, we got some helicopters. A couple tanks. Another helicopter. Shunyos don't stand a chance. Let's get in there. This guy's got no more arms. Let's peace out this dude. Look, it's overkill, but I mean... Oh, maybe not. Okay, well, look. All the way to 0. Fools. He'll never... This guy's having a bad day, right? He's having a really bad day. For a named character, right? Like, just a terrible day. Do I get more accuracy if I go up here? Not really. It's fine. Evade? No. It's fine. Alright. Oh, you made a mistake, my dude. You made a big mistake, dude. Wait, what? Okay. I'll take the free attack. So that skill 2 that popped is an ability on my legs that I don't even equip onto, like, my skill abilities that I have equipped. I only have rate of fire up and, like, AP minus 30 on. So, like, sometimes, once in a while, you know, the stuff that's on your body will pop every once in a while, right? So I'm like, great, I'll take it. Ow. I could have blocked that. Doesn't matter. Oof. Oh, they really want to get Ryogo, huh? Or not Ryogo, Kazuki. The legs he has really high dodge, which is nice. But my movement speed is a little bit lower than everyone else's, just by 1 square, so it's a trade, you know? Alright, I mean, let's do this again. Here we go again. Goodbye to that dude's arm. Alright, we didn't blow up the other arm, but, you know, it's just as good. Let's, shoot down these helicopters. Alright. Good. Not bad. This guy's not a threat, so I'm gonna stop worrying about him. Let's get our missile out. Let's finish this dude off. Go. Love to see that. Oh, this guy still wants a piece. I'm not even gonna block it. Oh, that's not gonna do nothing. Also, they're trying to shoot, like, the hardest targets to hit, which is real silly. Like, the AI in this game is not incredible, right? Like, they're not making the best possible choices. Like, that's just not gonna do it, right? Meanwhile... Altisen, how's it going? I am locked in vehicular combat. Let's see. Oh, we just got ejected. It's fine. Oh shit, don't kill Kazuki. Well, they missed. Thank God. No super Vonzer for you? Well, look. So I did, yeah, throw all the Hoshin. Altisen, I didn't realize it, but I did get the heavy P gun off that one mech when we salvaged it. I thought it didn't usually come with the weapons, but in this one case, I guess it does? I'm not going to complain. It's been doing some work. It's the one special case, I guess, right? It came with the backpack too? Yeah. Which, sure, why not? Why not? Let's do missile first. Which normally doesn't happen. Yeah, it's so weird. But I'm not complaining. Let's scoot one. Oh, just annihilated. Yeah, I give it to Kazuki because I'm like, look. He's got double assault, right? So, like, you say it's better on Dennis? Probably, but, like, it still costs a lot of AP to shoot, right? And, like, Dennis isn't killing people by destroying their mech. Dennis is killing people with pilot damage, right? So, he's already a killer. He could be shooting with the first, like, the first sniper rifle you get, and he'd still be an absolute killer with the pilot damage 1, right? But, like, With double assault, it's like, well, you know. Yeah, and like double shot 2 procs, you're right on that. Yeah, like, I could do that if I wanted. I don't currently have that with Dennis. I have that with like Ryogo and a couple of the other gunners, but I'm like, you know, at this rate, they're rate of fire killers as well. So like, you know, it's fine. I'm really not maximizing the range of using the rifle for sure, but it's an option. It's an option. Let's finish this guy up. Oh, no. I thought I was holding Kazuki. Actually, you know what? Let's still do this. Good job, Dennis. after I glazed you up talking about how good you could be shooting dudes down, you miss. Thanks, dude. It's fine. Okay. I love how good the frame rate is in this particular map. Like, it just... Like, look how fast the game is moving. It's like the frame rate got uncapped. Still, Switch, how's it going? Good to see you. Yes, I do have the high ground. And that guy is super dead. There's not a helicopter over there. I just realized. It's fine. Let's go fix that right now. Let's jump up here. Can I punch this helicopter? No, I cannot. So let's shoot our big FU laser cannon. Point blank. Right in its face. That's funny. What am I doing here? Stay here. Let's try and shoot this guy. P-gun isn't affected by elevation. Oh well. Can I kill this thing with a rocket? Probably, right? Yeah, let's do that. There you go. These couple fights here are pretty simple, so not too concerned, right? Let's light this guy up. There we go. This guy should give up. This guy should really give up. Oh, he's super dead now. Well, that P-gun doesn't even matter at this point. RIP to that guy. I think the big thing with this build is just, yeah, it's like, you could really throw on anyone that'd probably be effective. It's just getting that shot for free, right? But you're right, putting it on like another guy so I can like take advantage of the range is probably a much better play, Altisen. Like putting it on yeah, any one of my other gunners for sure, right? Well, ASO units have retreated, but I'm sure they'll be back. I'll counterattack for that. Okay. That fight just had a lot of nothing on it, right? Like that big boss guy, Kuroi, was like, oh, we'll settle it here. And then I vaporize him, but, you know. As expected. Let's do one more mission. We'll see how it goes. I think, let's see. So if I do this next one, it is Battle 66. And then 67, 68, and then 69, and then that's it. So that'll be one, probably maybe shorter episode next Monday. Depending how, I don't know how long those 3 missions will be. But it sure seems like with how much game is left, it's like, you know, you fight off Sasaki and whatnot, and then one final showdown probably with Lukav, right? Oh, they want a ceasefire? What are they scheming now? He asks. Dispatch the messenger. Is it a trap? Probably. Maybe they realized their mistake. Yeah, we did wipe the floor with them just now. They should reconsider. Commander Kawada, you're the ceasefire man? So that's the dude who captured our dad. You're still pretty cocky. It's not me. Taniyama, there's no point in fighting anymore. Wait, what? I knew you were wearing Sasaki. Okay, Kazuki, relax. I'm sure he has to explain. Shut up and listen for a change. Yeah, get his ass. Get him. So look at his face. Yeah, who's I'll tease it. Is this the point where Isao smacks Kazuki? So I'd be like, oh, I learned it from you, Dad. It didn't make the slap sound. I'm in my head canon. That's what happened. Mayor Taniyama, we don't have much time. I'm listening. It's implied. I mean, Altisen, it didn't make the sound like it did for everyone else. Every other time Kazuki threw hands on, like, Yun, on Alyssa, and on that little girl, Ran Fong. The little girl that was like 12? I don't know how old she was, but you fucking Christ, Kazuki. Jesus Christ. Takemura, did Sasaki agree to the ceasefire? Yes. Chief of Staff Sasaki agreed. Why would he agree? He's willing to start a civil war. Situation changed. You're kicking our ass. Oh, Hardball Boy. Like, at the beginning of last episode, Kazuki smacked his own sister because she was learning and upset about how she was an imaginary number, like a genetically modified human, like Emma is, right? So, like, she was getting very upset about it because she just had learned about it. And Kazuki was like, calm down! Crack. And she calmed down, but also like, what the fuck, dude? Right? And then before that, right? When we saved Ran Fong, when Liu and his friend were meeting up, and then his friend, I think his name was Wei, I think. He got shot by like a DHZ spy. Ran Fong was that guy's daughter. And so, sorry, not Liu, Lee. Lee decided, like, go on the run with this little girl to try and save her. And then her dad just got murdered by Chinese spies. She's crying and she's hysteric because war. Kazuki then, crack, smacks the little girl. Fucking That one pissed me off. That one got me real mad. No, and then on top of that, Horrible Boy, the moment before when Yun was being confronted about betraying the group because she wasn't getting paid what was originally promised, which is why she was following us the whole time. And then she was mad that about that. And then Kazuki then also smacked her. And she was like, what the fuck? You're the one not paying me to do a job that you said you were gonna do. And then Kazuki's like, how could you? And then the whole thing where like he apologized for his outburst, but it wasn't like, it was off camera, like off the scene. God, this guy sucks. Ugh. But yes, Altisan, in my head canon. Oh, I would love it if Isao then smacked his son. Then it'd be like, it all makes sense. But didn't make the sound, right? When they made the sound every other time. So it didn't happen. It didn't happen. He chastised him. He didn't lay hands on him. They didn't have the guts to do it, in my opinion, it seems. Sorry, I'm missing all this plot. I'm actually curious why. What's that mean? I was too busy complaining about how much of a shitbag Kazuki is. Although I was explaining it for a very long time, so I don't know if I can even go that far back. I probably can't. That's fine. You said fleet began invading Japan. Oh, that's the reason why. Okay. So you know what that means? Kazuki has no one to blame for hitting people other than himself. I mean, of course, right? That is implied. That's for sure. That's called unresolved daddy issues, right? It's Lukav. Yeah. He's using the DHZ fleet to get to Midas. That's true. Why don't you stop him? Didn't think he would risk anything like this. I mean, I said of course he would stab you in the back. I said that literally at the beginning of whatever this chapter is of coming into Japan. Yeah, Kazuki did say this. Used you all. He wants Midas. He destroyed Japan to get it. He's waiting for Sasaki to start a civil war. Never intend to work with us. Now you're begging us for help? That's why it's so easy for Lukav to use it. Okay, shut the fuck up. Calm the fuck down. Yeah, get his ass! Oh, God, these two. What's done is done. Think about what we can do to stop him. Now it's not time to lay blame. I mean, it is kind of your fault. You could have stopped Lukav. I guess maybe not Isao, but all these other folks in the room for sure. Brought this on ourselves. At least he understands that. Alright, we'll agree to the ceasefire. What now? Do we know where Lukav is? Head for Okinawa. Midas is in Okinawa's Ocean City. If he gets Midas, the entire world will be in danger. We must stop that from happening at all costs. Tanayama, go to Kawada to fight off the DHZ fleet. What about us? So, watch your tone, dude. Kazi, you're gonna stop Lukav. Why? You don't even trust me. Are we going to get resolution of trauma here? Because you understand Lukav. No, he doesn't. You have two people that understand. Yes, you have group members that understand Lukav. My boy Kazuki is too smooth-brained to understand Lukav at all. Prove to me what you've been doing is right. Except for the hitting people part. You should really fucking stop that, you dickbag. You can stay behind if you're scared. Shut up. Yeah. Love it. Jerk-ass Ryogo in the back. Chirping. Maybe I understand he means the violent part. Yeah, maybe, actually. Wait, you're coming with us? Of course. You don't know the layout of Ocean City. How do we get to Okinawa? Maybe we could sneak in. Misumi Harbor is nearby. A new type of hover LST in the garage. Lukav wouldn't know that. Okay. This seems like some endgame shit. Are we about to see Isao die? Maybe. Maybe? And like, that'll be like the one thing that Kazuki helps to get over his trauma, seeing his dad die and regretting it. Maybe. Maybe. It's not going to fix my liking of this plot by any stretch. But fridging his dad so he can, like, learn a fucking lesson in life for this smooth brain asshole, maybe that's what it needs. Maybe that's what needs to happen in this plot, right? Should be one in that dock. Hurry and load the Vonsers. Okay. Who made you the leader? Shut the fuck up, dude. God, he's annoying. Oh shit. It's the imaginary numbers. You got a fun looking sub. Oh, you asked yesterday. You got it. What did I ask yesterday? I forget. I mean, look at this sick-ass transforming sub. Oh, it's a little smaller than I thought. Someone asked for boats with legs. Oh, yeah. I think that was, it's Kaon was asking. These look pretty cool. That's, yeah, what if a submarine had legs? I guess a submarine's a boat, so yeah, why not? Jump ahead of us. They know. I knew this wasn't going to be easy. Get back. It's dangerous here. I know. Get your truck out of here, dude. It's a lot cooler looking than I expected. Yeah, because it's a sub. Subs are cool. So why not? All right, let's take Boy Kazuki. Let's take Emma. Sure. Actually, you know what? No. Let's take Marcus. Get some ejecting happening, right? Take Dennis, as always. And then, who should I take? Yeah, we'll take Ryogo. Why not? What kind of weapons should I be expecting? I'm going to get anti-Pierce again. Pierce is always like a good all-rounder. There's someone out there who's going to have a machine gun, probably, right? Probably. I want to agree with you that subs are cool, but looking at Subway for 3 years tell me I should say no. You know what, Harbor Boy? I understand your trauma. Because I'm the same way with Americanized Chinese food. Okay. But I did that for even more than 3 years, so... But I understand. I understand. I really like that it implies that the keeping is a marine Vonzer. Oh, I didn't realize that. All decent. Oh, yeah, I guess that is what they're probably driving, right? Because they're imaginary numbers. It appears only 2 missions and they come out of torpedoes. Yeah, that one moment when you're like in that underground tunnel. That part was pretty cool. I like that part. All right, let's send these two as a pair. Let's put Big Boy over here and Dennis in the back. All right. I mean, look at this guy. The King of Huahu. 148 for that big missile. And it's got a machine gun. Let's see that. Okay, let's try and capture this one. I don't think I need it, but why not? I'm not going to be able to capture her probably, right? So it's only the 3 of them? Oh no, there's more. There's more. Big ass Tiandongs. Okay. Ah, you know what? I kind of wish I had reversed. Hold on. Let's flip the script. Instead, we'll put Nope. Hold on. Hold on. Let's put Kazuki over on this side, right? Then we'll put Marcus over here so we can punch that guy out of there. And then we'll take Ryogo. Put him right there. But actually, no. The other way around. Right? The other way around. Oh, God. Oh, God. This thing is weird to navigate a little bit. Kazuki there. Marcus here. Dennis with Marcus. And then Ryogo over here. There we go. Because I can try to do ejects, and also I can try to get the pilot damage. Oh, I can just jump up here if I want. Just out of range for this guy, though. Could blast this Rosavia if I wanted, but let's wait on that. Oh, this map is weird. Let's put you here. I didn't need to walk that far. Let's save some of that AP. I need to go 2 up. There we go. 145 to hit. All right. Pilot damage? No pilot damage. Oh. Oh God, that guy just shrugged that off more or less. Where are you going, Ryogo? These punchy guys sure are going to do a lot of damage. It's Kaon. How's it going? It's Kaon trying to redeem a hydrate. All right. All right, all right. I gotta get rid of these melee guys. Should probably target them. So let's do that. Fatal Buster. Bonk. Oh, fuck off. That's annoying, to say the least. Literally right out the gate. Okay, that's a good start. It's a great start. Wow, these things have a lot of health. Says you're reading the max amount available, whatever you know. I don't know. I think it's probably on a time cooldown. It's Kaon. If you did it like the other day, I don't know. Maybe that's why? Okay, so Mark is the only one left, so it doesn't make sense for me to try to eject, because that guy will not be able to be killed if I eject him, so I could probably focus on trying to take down Rosavia here. Or I could try and take down this big guy, but he's very big. So let's take her out. Okay, shield attack is great. Shield attack's good. 24-hour cooldown might be too much for Hydrate. I don't think it is. It's Kaon. Because I had someone redeem that way too many times one time before, and I was like, you know what, you need to relax. It was, oh well, that's the worst case scenario. I didn't say when's the last time I saved? When's the last time I saved? Oh fuck. Shit. When is the last time I saved? I don't remember the last time I saved. I should probably... I don't want to do this mission over again. Probably before the mission? I don't think I did it right before the mission, though. I'm gonna let's rewind the clock on that one. That was not good. Okay, I don't okay, let's not let Kazuki eat shit like that. Although dodging a fucking shotgun might be impossible for Kazuki here. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Shit. Okay, he lived. He lived. He lived. He's got 2 health. He's alive. I don't. Here's the thing. I probably saved before the last mission. Oh, beans. This sucks. This sucks. The last time I saved was definitely not before all that dialogue bullshit. It was probably after the mission, but I don't want to go through all that dialogue bullshit again. I mean, I could. That's not that bad, but you know what? We got this. I don't need Kazuki's overpowered mech for this. We're fine. The rest of these guys... I mean, this significantly got harder all of a sudden. And these things have a lot of health. Alright, here we go. This is the one we're trying to eject. And get the pilot damage. Ow. By harder, you mean funnier? Look. Harpo boy. Give me a break. Okay, shield attack. I'd love an eject punch if you don't mind. There it is. That'll solve that. Good. Good, good, good. Let's bring our boy Ryogo over here. Commit a war crime. Really commit a war crime. If this pilot jumps into Kazuki's mech, I'm not going to allow it. Also, he's very far away. It would take a lot of turns. All right. All right, that's one mech down. Yeah, I'll block that. Oh, it's a punch for punch time. Ooh, big dodge. Oh, super dead. Good night. KO. Some Muhammad Ali style, like, you know, bob and weave and then take the guy out one knockout punch. Alright, alright. I've been AWOL for like 2 hours watching the Lead Belly. You know what a Lead Belly? Harbor Boy? It's like a blues musician. I'm pretty sure that's what it's Kao's talking about. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that's what we're talking about, right? Alright, I gotta take care of these melee guys. So let's see if this works. No. Not getting the pilot damage. Just not getting it. Alright, here we go. We're gonna do one war crime at a time. Same formula. I mean, at least it's getting rate of fire, so it's guaranteed. Alright. Get a free Tiandong out of this, I guess. Ow. Wow, her mech is tough. Also, that's my last shield. I gotta take these guys out. This is bad news. I can't keep eating those missiles. Also, they are on my ass with this. Ooh, that sucks. Okay, at least it's in the right arm. Alright, which one's the hurt one? This one at the end? I doubt I can even get a pilot damage on these big guys, can I? Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, I can get a pilot damage. That's ideal, actually. Oh, that's super ideal, even. I need one more, though. Oh, fuck yeah, Dennis! Let's fucking go! Fuck yeah! I'm taking that thing home now! That thing is mine! This other one, though. We gotta work on this other one. 308% chance to hit. Oh, this is gonna take a while. At least we can ride it to Okinawa. Yeah, we needed the boat, right? Also, I just realized she's anti-impact, so is this thing. Fuck. Well, maybe I'm better off punching her. It's like single target damage on this thing is gonna take a long ass time, anyways, right? I can at least blow up one of her arms or something. Yeesh. Oh, she doesn't punch me back. God. This thing really wants Dennis's blood. Did I choose him first? I can't remember if I did. I must have. That's why they're targeting him so much, right? Come on, Dennis. Make some magic happen. Well. Okay, that's a good start. How about some more? Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. Just one more. Yeah, let's go. Ice cold Ryogo. Getting it done. I guess we only need one. Alright. Keep punching. Yeah, see, I don't need Kazuki. Whatever, right? Whatever. Still got this. I got Dennis. I can just put you right here. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. Oof. I need you to hit the body. Really need you to hit the body, dude. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Shouldn't shoot me back. This might take a while. Not getting shield attack to proc. Which is annoying. Okay. I eat one shotgun blast, he's losing his arm for sure, but this could do it. Everything but just the body is left. She's got nothing left to attack with. So, say goodnight, sister. Look at that. We're fine. We're fine. Sir Lukav, I shall leave the rest up to you. Oh, to you. Whatever. Stage clear. Great. Only a gold. Come on. You know. I think a lot of times is where you get like this minus 15% for the average damage. I think it's because I did so many kills using like eject punch, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Altisen, I'm sure you'd be able to tell me otherwise. Oh no, my stream also died again. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Well, I'm still here. I'm typing into my chat. It's reconnecting. Rosavia took the stream with her. Fuck me. It's always around this time. Altisen is right about that. I don't know why. It's always around this time of night. And Twitch is like quietly doing like updates on its end or something of what probably it thinks is like maybe off-peak hours. It's the only thing I can assume, right? I guess. I mean, we'll stop at the next menu. OBS reconnection successful. If you refresh, it should be good. We're back. We're back. Back in business. Nothing, don't worry, nothing happened while I was gone. Rosavia blew up and was like, "It was my last breath. I'm sending this spike to your internet and disconnecting you from Twitch." And then basically, I only got a gold. I only got a gold. That part sucked. What I was saying was, Altisen, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I only got a gold because I'm doing so much of those eject punch kills, right? Or in cases where I do like a pilot damage kill as well, right? Because instead of those raw numbers being, you know, like all the damage you do to a mech part, which obviously has a lot more HP, yada, 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 right? I'm assuming because you forego all of that and just kill like a pilot, which has like 20 health total, right? I'm assuming that's what cuts your total damage dealing ability down and you get like a gold or minus 15% like penalty, right? I'm assuming. I'm assuming. All right, let's get in the hovercraft. Okay, everyone get in. Could be because you lost Kazuki as well. Maybe. Maybe. And my average damage per turn would have been down if that's the case, for sure. Probably didn't help. We're all loaded. Let's move out. This music is new. Also, who's driving the big thing that's carrying us out here? Oh, well, fuck that lamppost up. There goes that other one. Also, this thing's got a big gun on it. couple big guns on it, actually. A few, even. And rocket launchers. Alright, and we're off. Yeah, who put those lampposts in front of this boat loader? Bad designers, that's who. Alright, let's save. Here's what I haven't been doing, which is why I was worried about the whole saving thing, right? It's like, I need to throw a save state down, right? There we go. I should be throwing like a save state down before like every battle starts, but I haven't been doing that. But we're fine. We're fine by the end anyways, right? We're fine. All right. Let me check the guide really quick. I think it's like 3 battles to go. I think. Yeah, 3 battles left. I'm not reading too many details about these ones coming up, but I suspect do these 3 battles, and that should be the end of the game. That's probably good enough for coming up on Monday. And then who knows what we're going to do on Tuesday, you know? I might take Tuesday off, actually. That's probably... Actually, you know what? Maybe my finger... Feeling okay again? Maybe we'll play Rocksmith on Tuesday or something instead. Or maybe we'll just play Night Rain. Who could say? I'm worried if I like... I should like do... Oh, actually no. I just pressed it and I felt the little... Yee. Maybe it's too soon for Rocksmith. Maybe it's too soon. I just gave it like a light tap and then it's like, oh, I felt the tenderness again. Yeah, I think I should take a little longer. Maybe I was gonna say, I'm like, maybe I should like play one song as a tester and see kind of how it feels, right? That's probably the smart thing to do before I do like a full 3-hour fucking stream. It's just the finger, right? It's like a hand is generally speaking okay, but it's like, it's kind of, I have noticed it's like, it's like happen with your foot? Not really. No, my feet are fine, but it's like, it's only like this one fretting finger, which is weird because it's like, you know, when you're applying pressure, right? It's like you are putting a lot of pressure on this particular knuckle on the index finger, right? Especially when I'm like trying to bar a couple strings at the same time, right? But ooh, even just pressing it now, I could feel a little, not weakness, but I could feel tenderness for sure. So I should give that another week or so. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, the video games will keep going on for now. From Mission 3, your conclusion is coming up soon. I suspect. We are probably not going to do, like, you know, the Alyssa run and stuff. This game is long enough as it is, right? I don't need to do the Alyssa run. I will just read up a guide for exactly what happens. I have a vague idea what happens. If I understand, it's like, you know, you have Alyssa in your party instead of Emma, and you do more of the stuff with the rebels, from what I understand, right? Just what the game needed, spending more time in China, I guess, because as if you didn't do that enough on the Emma version of this campaign. Good grief. But yeah, like, I know Altisan has mentioned, I know other people have mentioned it to me, and from what I've read, plot-wise, I think people have said the story is a little more interesting on the Alyssa side than Emma's campaign. But Emma's campaign is still generally recommended, from what I read, to play as the first thing you do with this game. I guess maybe it's a thumb placement thing. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's like, you know, it's really only one place to put your thumb. I don't do this a lot with like I don't like when I'm holding the guitar, right? I'm usually holding it like this, right? I'm very infrequently doing the thing where you're like putting your thumb out that way. This is actually bad form. You shouldn't be doing that. I do it maybe sometimes depending which string you're holding on to. If I don't need to hold the higher strings, on the lower strings I might do that, but even then not generally. But I don't know. Never been hyper conscious about Actually, no, now that I think of it, on my Stratocaster, when I played more 6-string guitar, I would definitely hold it more thumb out to the side this way when I was doing very specific things. But if I'm barring strings, you're doing like a pinch motion like this, mostly. But even that, I don't know. Either way, gotta heal, right? Armo says, Hualian Rebels need more screen time. Almost half this game. Isn't enough? Yeah. You know who I wish we spent more time with? I wish we spent more time with the people. Who was it? Like, when we were, with the USN at the beginning, that Purple Haze crew that you meet when you first get on that submarine, right? I wish we spent more time with them. You really only meet them in between, like, maybe like for like 3 missions tops. It's like they were like an interesting crew. I wanted to know more about them. I thought they were like going to join me or something, but they ended up not. They ended up getting killed, right? When you're escaping with Lukav that one time before he stabs you in the back, right? Yeah, I thought I was going to be on multiple mercenary groups too for a little bit, but not really, I guess. Civilian transport with legs need more screen time. That's a good point. It's chaos. Let's end this episode here. Let's do the promo really quick. Then we'll play a little Night Rain, as we always do. It's still early enough. But for now, this episode will be archived over here at youtube.com/@RJLee. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Or, you know, you want to come join me over here on Twitch, give me a follow. It's also free. You get a hand notification every time I live. Of course, that's at twitch.tv/RJLee. Of course, we're here. You can financially support me with a Twitch subscription, which is the goal. It goes towards the bonus streams. One half of that is video game related. One half of that is the playlist LP. So I take those guitars back there. I play Rocksmith, of course, using all the fine custom DLC provided by Custom Forge. Thank you again to the Custom Forge community. Would not be able to do any of those streams without them. But not right now. It's my fingers healing. Of course, you want to not worry about that Twitch business, which is absolutely understandable. You can always pass me a tip and or donation to more directly support me. And of course, there's links down below in my Twitch panels. Click on that. It's got Courier's face. Just goes to my personal stream elements page. You can do a simple PayPal transaction out of that. Thank you so much, everyone. That is the most direct way to support. That goes towards the most simple necessities, of course. Things like groceries, things like electricity, things like heating, things like, you know, just the basic things that let me keep doing this. Of course, I do have it currently set as the cooking stream fund that this is all moving towards. But even with that, that is like a hypothetical investment, right? Me saying like, yes, okay, we've done this so far. We can buy this gear for the cooking stream, which I would still love to do one of these days. But I need a new streaming computer for that. Something I can take with me down into the kitchen. And probably a new microphone setup, because I can't take this guy down with me. But we'll see. Thank you so much, everyone who's ever helped me contribute towards that as well. Did the Dennis game reach the SNES? What Dennis game are you talking about? It's Kaon. Do you mean Front Mission? Do you just mean Front Mission? Because, yeah, we rank Front Mission already, right? Front Mission very, very high up, because I think Front Mission 1 is an incredible video game, right? It's right here. Dennis is not in this game. But, it, you know, Front Mission Dennis Chronicles. It's just him getting mad at Japanese electronics the whole game, right? That's all that game would be. It's like more like a life sim, right? It's like a life. It's you know, it's a life sim in the form of Tokimeka Memorial. Except, you know, it's not him building a relationship with like a bunch of like high school girls. It's him building a relationship with like Japanese electronics, and maybe that one person at the FAA that keeps, or FAI that keeps emailing him, right? Maybe that's it. I guess based on the 90s movie with Walter Matthau. Dennis the Menace? No thanks. Yeah, a secret mission about him catching Norman Bates? Sure. Actually, that sounds all right. That sounds right. You know, actually, to be honest, aside from Dennis being weird with that, like, especially out the gate, right? With the whole, like, goddamn Japanese electronics or whatever, right? It's like, Dennis is actually at least from, like, you know, the story point of him being like an FAA agent and stuff like that, he's actually not a terrible character, right? He's actually like actually has the most intrigue, that's for sure, out of all these characters, in my opinion so far, right? Yeah, over here it's just called Dennis because of a rights issue. That's weird. It's K-On! The film spawned a platforming video game for the Amiga. Yeah. The game can't be good. Anyways, that's it for the stream for the VOD. So VOD, thank you so much for joining me today. We'll be back on Thursday with, you know, the Super Nintendo games. All these Super Nintendo games around. We'll be back on Thursday for that. So, but if you're watching this on Twitch right now, stick around. We'll be right back. Let me just cut to my end card. Say goodbye to the VOD. Have a nice night. But we'll be right back. All right, y'all. Watching on the VOD. Peace.